There we go. We're recording.
Hi guys. Oh, was that too early?
No, you're good. You're good. I gotta watch what I say though.
Hi guys.
I gotta watch what I say. I got real life phone calls the other day.
Okay.
It's terrible. I wasn't upset too much about the phone call because it was justified. I understood the the reasoning behind why I was getting cussed out. It was the timing of it. The timing was horrible.
Gotcha.
It was like 5:45, and I was like, "Come on, my free nights and weekends don't kick in until 7 o'clock. Hey, if you don't call me." So I'm cool with getting my ass chewed out, but why am I getting my ass chewed out, and I'm paying to get my ass chewed out at the same time?
Cut it out.
You couldn't have waited till 7?
We have upgraded from that.
Yeah. I don't know who he is, but you couldn't have waited until after 7 o'clock to, how am I going to pay? My phone bill went crazy this month.
Who you with? T-Mobile.
It's crazy out here.
I hear that.
No. Good morning and welcome to the We'll Figure This Shit Out Later podcast, episode 2. I am one half of your host, Darian, accompanied here by what will end up being the better host. Everybody will like you more. Unique.
Hello.
Guess what?
You ready?
Just guess what?
Ooh.
Guess
okay. What?
Tomorrow. Well, what will be for everyone today, but for us tomorrow. A real nigga coming home.
Oh.
A real nigga coming home. I got a text
so
from my friends at
excited.
NASA that they have had multiple reports of unidentified object coming through space at Mach 10. I actually retweeted on Twitter video footage of what it was. It was the hat.
Oh.
I'm mad excited. We finally got a real nigga coming home. We don't have to. I think having him home will get rid of redacted, and hopefully he never appears. He has been showing his ass. Redacted has, the gentleman with the color hair.
Yeah. Yes, he has.
He gonna get killed.
I'm pretty sure you got more on the T on that. I only see what I can see from Twitter, but I'm pretty sure it's all over Instagram.
Well, we can start. We start with that. Him and Meek got into a verbal disagreement, altercation.
What was it about?
I feel like on Meek's hand, I feel like if I go outside, first off, I don't know where they were at a club from what, looks in the video. I feel like with Meek, with everything Meek has going with him, I'm not even entertaining that. The shit I've got going, the people I'm around, I'm not even entertaining because you know what it is with him. We all know what he done. People try to justify it. Oh, they right. Look, a rat's a rat, no matter how you want to put it. If you don't subscribe to that lifestyle, then that's fine. Look, that's cool. They may not understand it. That's fine. But you know what it is with him. And so if I'm on Meek's team, I'm just like, no, look, redacted is outside. Let's just not even go out there until someone clears out the parking lot. That way we know that we're not putting up with, that type of ignorant shit.
I think my issue with him is the fact that he's just like targeting all these rappers and like, what is the reason? Besides, if it were to pop off, they would go to jail.
Clout,
what is your reasoning? Clout?
Because that album didn't sell what he thought it was. The album didn't sell what he said. Look, all that. Well, yeah, like a million people. I want to say it was less than 15,000 first week. It had 1 million people in that fucking Instagram video, and I think he sold less than 1,000 first week. Less than 15,000. I don't even want this in my search history. Let me open up an incognito so they don't know that I was out here searching people. I believe I should have been a little more prepared. I want to say, I mean, that's what
Because I
only I
saw
can
like a
think
little
of.
snippet on Twitter, him getting into it with dang, it just went slipped my mind from Chicago.
Lori's.
Yes, they got into it. But I'm like, do you not know what these people been through? They do things, but you know.
Allegedly.
If you're gonna talk that talk, don't be with your security if you're gonna do it. How about that? Because like you said, what neighborhood you pulling up in? Like, let me know.
He went at like 3 a.m. Niggas is mad.
Exactly.
Oh, he sold 50,000 first week, which was 1/3 of what they projected him to sell. I'm questioning the 50,000 people that we bought. I got questions for them. What are y'all doing? Why y'all buying that? Yeah, he got into it with a little Reese, and then damn, dog, we both old. I don't remember who was it that was in the video with him. I'm supposed to way more prepared than this. He got into it with Lil Reese, and Lil Reese was going back and forth, even though you can barely understand what Lil Reese is saying because of his issues. And then his homeboy got on there and was like, "Look, I hope you die a very miserable death." I retweeted the post. It was funny because they must have got taken down. It must have got taken down, but yeah, he got into it and they let him have it. I don't like I said, I'm not. I know me. You know, I'm not ever going to be on live with this gentleman, but you know what it is with him. You know that it's not real. It's fake. He's taunting you guys so that he can get, you know,
Views.
Yeah, views. 600 Breezy, that's who it was. And they told, look, I'm not me. They gotta kill you. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. I don't know if any of that's true. Allegedly. That's why I think hopefully we get for Bobby and for Rowdy, they get the stand up and the views, and they get the album sales they deserve because they didn't do what he did. Nasty fuck.
Do you think his label is pushing him to cause all this drama? Or you think this is really just him being messy?
I think it's him. I don't think he has any other choice. That's how he came into the game. He came into it doing that type of shit. And then all that stuff happened. All that stuff happened, and then you've got to keep it up. The thing is, I think today's kids, the people that are buying the music, they don't care that he snitched. They don't care that he ratted. That doesn't matter to, I don't think.
Street code ain't really what it used to be.
Kids these days, they don't. I mean, you got to think of the audience he's targeted to. He's not, 25-20. That's who's buying these albums. We're not listening to that shit. I had never heard a song by him. We know who it is listening to it. I think, just ain't listening to that. So
you call him hype beast? Is that what you called him?
Hype beast, yeah. It's not for me. I'm not his target audience. But they don't care about that type of shit. Is the music hidden? To some,
enough for them.
To them, the music's hidden. That's all they care about. I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. There's not much integrity as there used to be. It's that same thing where people that have ghostwriters can go around calling themselves the best rapper alive, and it's like, okay, somebody wrote the lyrics for you, but okay, they don't care. Look, music hidden, so, and that's cool, but for me, it's a little different. I support Bobby and Rowdy. I assume that we will be getting music
It'll be cross the record label.
One more time.
I hope very soon. I said, I think that would cost the label a lot. Just trying to keep up with security, to make sure he is safe.
I can't imagine the amount of
And you would
money
think someone would step in and like take his phone. Like somebody got to step in somewhere.
No, I think that's how the label has to be paying. I couldn't even give you a number for what they're paying in order to keep him safe. But I think from a label's point of view, I would assume that they're hoping that he doesn't get touched, but that garners attention so that hopefully people will stream and buy the album or stream the album. You know, nobody buys music anymore, but that they would, you know, that'll get the streams up and then, you know, they get their money back because they have to be in the red with this kid. They have to be. The only thing that makes sense is they're in the red as far as paying for security, the promotion for everything. You have to, and he's not touring, so it's not like he's making tour money. We're projecting that you sell 150,000 and then you sell 50. That's a flop, man. It's a flop. Nah, either. I assume that he'll get dropped here soon. I can't imagine. But people would buy into it. People buy into it.
My hell.
I don't know who, but
I need them to quit. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it.
Speaking of music, while we're on the subject of music, some music came out. There's some music that came out this past week. I would like to preface with the fact that I listened to any of it. I listened to a few singles, and then I tried to listen to some of these albums, and I got somewhat through one of them. Singles wise, I had all this shit written down. I didn't want to pass it. Son of a bitch. I've been trying to clean it up so that I can get to this shit easier for this purpose. Music wise, what we got? If you associate with Chris Brown and Tory Lanez, they put out a song together. I'm not gonna say if it's good or not. I have listened to it. I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself because nobody in my fucking business and inventions. Well, so I mean, if you associate with them, Chris Brown and Young Thug put out a song. It's a remix called "Go Crazy" with Future, Lil Durk, and Mulatto. It was cool. Whoever Taney, I don't know who the fuck Taney is, but him and Miguel put out a song called "Sunbathe." Really good. I really like that.
Oh, Miguel is back? I ain't heard nothing from Miguel in a minute. Where he been? Where he been?
It's good. That's all I can say. I don't know where he been, but the music is good. The music popping.
Okay.
Problem and Wiz Khalifa put out a song. It was cool. Brent Fayez, I don't know how to say his last name. I think I'm a little Fayez. Is that how you say it? Brent Fayez. What I see Brent Fayez's name, I hit download. I ain't even gotta listen to it because I know it's gonna be good. I ain't ever heard anything about Brent that I didn't like. It's great. Young Dolph and Key Glock put out a song. Upbeat. They talking that shit. I liked it. May not be for everybody.
Dolph always talking that shit. What you talking about?
I got put on the Key Glock a couple months ago. It was really good. I like the song. Lil Yachty and Kodak Black put out a song. Russ put out a song. Whoever Big Stunt is, I don't know. He put out a song, Pooh Shiesty. Made me want to go shoot up somebody's house. So, he did what he was supposed to do. And then album-wise, that's some pretty decent albums, I assume. I don't know. I ain't listened to any of them but one. Kelly Rowland put out an album called K, a little EP. Kelly has just garnered the respect to where I just hit download without having to listen to it. Because it's Kelly. Young Buck put out an album called Vaccine.
Young Buck?
I hope that we aren't going to get a bunch of COVID-19 bars in 2021.
It might be the wave, so get prepared.
I don't want them. Keep them.
You never know.
I don't want them. I don't know who CJ is. But CJ put.
You got to turn something negative into a positive, okay?
These niggas is testing positive. Called Love Over Royalty.
Facts.
From the snippets that I heard, it sounded good. Kevin Gates put out an album. called Only the Generals Part 2. I don't know if it's good or not. I download all of Kevin's music, and I never listen to any of it because I have a love-hate relationship with Kevin Gates. So
Wait, what's with me?
I download it, but then I don't listen to any of it. But what I did listen to.
Why are you like this?
It's another topic for another podcast. What I did listen to, this niggas like me, is Harry Fraud and Jim Jones put out an album called The Fraud Department. Now, for me, I like gritty music. I want to act like I want it to be 80 and I'm in the kitchen cooking crack. If that's what you like real gritty music, you know, a lot of rapping. I think out of Dipset, Jim is the best rapper. Well, artist out of Dipset. Jim is on a run, and that album it's good. It's good. He's got features on there. He's got Dave East. Let's see. I felt like I'm needing nasal now. I was fucking with that. Craft, French Montana, Belly. I don't know who the fuck Big Body Bess is. The song was hard. Kenny Sway, Currency. It ain't Currency. I love Currency. Conway. So it's just a lot of Manos on there. It's good. It's a good album. I have not finished it all the way. I think I've got 2 or 3 songs left, but from what I have heard, I am the target audience for that album, and I love it. So, if y'all like music you want me to listen to, I might put a description. I might put a listing in the description. I probably won't. I'll probably forget. It sounds good on paper.
So you actually do it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just because I'm looking. I would like to give a shout out to Riley for the logo.
It's amazing.
You should probably enjoy that shout out because that'll be the first and last one you ever get. So there's that. Normally don't do those, but the logo is dope. Well, I mean, I put the touches on it to make it pop. But anyway, it's cool. It's good. Shout out to her for doing that.
Anyways.
So how was your?
Anyways.
How was your day?
It could have been better if I didn't have to work.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
It's tired of working.
Is OnlyFans prostitution?
This shit is overrated. No, I don't think it is.
Let me look at something. Let me look up the definition of prostitution. Because I feel like prostitution.
I feel like unless you're giving in exchange for money and you're actually doing the adult, what you want to call it, bumping and grinding with that person you exchange money with.
But we ain't gotta.
It's really not prostitution.
This is our platform. We can say whatever we feel like. Prostitution, the practice of
unless you fucking the person that paid you the money. Okay. I feel like if you were fucking the person who gave you money, that's prostitution.
The practice or occupation of engaging in sexual activity with someone for payment. I would not assume that to be prostitution. I support OnlyFans. Personally, I don't know that I want my old lady. I don't have an old lady, but if I had an old lady, I don't think that I would personally want, her doing that. I don't know. What's the bag? Like if she hit me and be like, y'all made 6 figures, like, maybe, I put it in her butt on camera. Who knows? But I don't think that we should shame the women that do it because I've seen screenshots of the money these women are making and.
Oh yeah. Mad money. Okay. Quick money. One video with tips. What do you mean? They out here riding in Bentleys, living in penthouses.
Oh, I've seen girls buy
mimosas every day.
Whole penthouses, paying for penthouses off of 6 months work on it. Like it's insane to me. And I just wish that there was something that men could do to do the same thing. But we don't have that. I've seen guys that have them, but y'all ain't do it. They ain't pulling in what women doing.
I give you that. I was like, there's men on there, but I give you that.
They ain't doing what these women.
I think it is kind of more of a upcome for women. But
get y'all's money, please. Get that. Look, don't.
I'm not about to shame you. You gotta get it how you live. You mean?
How do I get in on it?
I feel like that, honestly, when it comes to OnlyFans, that is kind of like a safer way. So you're not prostituting,
Oh, they doing that too. They just reword it. They call it escorting. But
that's what I'm saying. But I mean, it's a safer alternative. Like if you're not actually comfortable meeting up with somebody, like some women do it, they show their whole body, even their face, and some women be like, nah, you need to get the body, no face, no case. It's a safer alternative. Let me put it that way.
No face, no case.
Yeah.
No face, no case.
Yeah.
You got me. I'm with you. Ew, no face, no case. Bet.
Can't get caught locking in 4K.
What time we at?
6:24.
No, I see the tweets online, and to me personally, I don't really have an issue with it. I think we would be surprised by the amount of people that we know that have them.
Yeah.
I know several girls we went to school with that have them, and look, if you getting it, fuck, do it. How do I get involved?
I'm not about to stop you. If you get in your bag, I'm not about to stop you.
How do I get involved?
Do what you gotta do to pay these bills.
DM Darian.
We in the middle of a panini press. I'm not about to be out here checking nobody. Okay.
DM me.
What?
DM me if you need. I just want to be involved. I just want a piece of pie. Okay.
Help my boy out, y'all. Help my boy out.
Put me in. I got a phone. I have video. I'm just trying to help. I just look.
Hopefully somebody will answer your call.
I see. I got one. I'm trying to Eric. What are we doing? The videos are already made. Like, let's just put them online.
Oh, y'all wild. You already prepared.
What you talking about? You trying to say there ain't no videos out there?
I wasn't saying there wasn't. I'm just saying y'all wild.
Look, they already there. Only thing we're doing is looking at them. So why not let somebody else watch them?
For the money.
If I was a disgusting, nasty nigga, I'd
get your little consent form, all that, get it popping.
That's why I said if I was a dirty nigga, if I was just grimy, I'd just start using the ones I got.
Why you gotta be dirty to be able to do that though?
No, I'm just saying like if I were just to take videos of me and alleged women and start putting them online without their consent.
Oh, without telling them?
You a dirty nigga for that. But I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I give you that. That's why you gotta have your consent forms at the bedside. Like, here you go, sign this paper. If you want to do this. If not, yeah. If you want to do this, let me know.
If you walk in this room, you read the door, it said smile, you're on camera. I don't need to get you to sign nothing. Man, if you walked in the room, you're on camera.
Nah,
I ain't doing it.
Nah. You need to have a paper there. So you give them 15 minutes to themselves. You close the door. Like it's a little awful. Close the door. You give 15 minutes, analyze it. Read it over.
Who is that in the corner? Oh, it's the homie. You think I got some shots myself? Nah.
He's waiting on you. He's waiting on you.
Man, he's here to.
Yes or no? Do you want to get this dough?
Look, you get 15% of any video that involves us. What are we doing? I didn't say 50. I said 15. No, you ain't getting none of my money.
15%. 15.
Well, it's not like they're gonna be on top doing all the work. Nigga, I'm gonna have to be the one doing all the work.
Okay, I guess.
If I gotta do the work,
I guess
I'm getting
you should at
85.
least pay them they cut if they put a little more into it. How about that?
No, don't none of them ever put anything into it. All they do is they ride dick for a few seconds and their shit starts hurting. They're cramping.
So you gonna stop talking about women like that? First of all, okay.
Where are they?
Be a lot of ass to carry. You carry some ass. How about that? And some titties. How about that?
I got titties. I carry it.
But you got the ass to match.
I got enough stomach to match the ass. So what we doing? Carry this shit around all day on bum ass knees and ankles.
Not a booty do. You know, sometimes it be snap, crackling, and popping. You know, ain't ring chickens.
I'm
Sorry.
tired. Yeah, bitch. So am I. That's why you're on top. Do the little scoot. Do the little scoot like the dogs do.
No. Fucking cute. Oh. You are bad.
I mean, I'm just saying. What I did tell you, I told y'all last podcast. Last podcast that I was watching William Gates because he was doing some shit out here. He's doing some shit, and I had some questions. And so, during my little nightly read, got out of the shower, I'm in bed, before I go to sleep, I do my little reading on Slash Gear. See a headline. Bill Gates says ditch cows for synthetic beef. So I fucking knew it. I knew he was doing some shady shit, but y'all didn't know that I've been reading articles saying that he's been buying up land in Arizona and New Mexico, several thousands of acres. I was all right, Bill, what are you doing? Why are you buying up all this land, Bill? What are you doing with this? And now I see what he's doing. He's wanting us to quit eating real beef for the environment because they do put out a lot of toxic gases. But to switch
methane.
Methane gases. Switch entirely to synthetic beef.
So, looking at that, when we say synthetic beef, are we talking like
lab-grown beef,
plant-based? Or are we talking more like we about to grow some meat in a lab and you about to eat it?
The second one.
Okay, so they're not worried about that. So like negative some of that. Especially if it's made in a lab. Anything that's man-made usually has side effects. I'm gonna put it that way. How about that?
Bill Gates, I'm watching you. I'm watching every move you make, motherfucker. I just
that is concerning.
Meat grown.
You good?
A direct quote from him was, "You can get used to the taste. You can get used to the taste difference." And the claim is they're going to make it taste even better over time. Speaking about plant-based meat, eventually the green premium is modest enough that you can sort of change the behavior of people or use regulation to totally shift the demand. I haven't ever tried a plant-based burger myself. People I've spoken to that have had them talk about, you can't really tell the difference. I feel like you can. I don't know though, because I'm speaking from not knowing, but I damn sure feel like I can tell the difference between lab-grown.
I've had plant-based burgers. They're not bad. But if it's that route, I'm not gonna be too concerned about it. But if it's more of the lab grown, that's where I'm like, hold on, hold the phone. Why is this even being thought of? Like, why is this even allowed? But what about the farms who make their money from the cattle? How is that gonna shift that industry?
Hey, start growing weed.
If he's just beef, we're gonna grow it instead. A lot of people that gotta eat off of their cattle now. That's their money he messing with.
Start growing weed. guess. Take all that land y'all own and start growing weed because William Gates is trying to take y'all's industry. The articles I've read, there's not too much information on it. They're just, kind of citing, saying that, he's wanting to do that. The more information that comes out, I will update not only us, you, but the viewers. I will let everyone know what shady shit he's doing. But as of right now, it's just, that he wants us to do that. He's been buying up land. I've been reading the article saying he's buying up land, several thousands of acres. He wanting to start his own city on the land he's buying. Just a little shady, dude. My opinion. What do I know though? I'm not a billionaire, but I'm gonna keep an eye on him because this is.
One thing, since this is all coming to light, do you think there is some type of synthetic beef out there already, like
I'm sure.
lab grown that we're not sure of, that's in food that we're eating currently to this day?
We at least got steroid foods.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
probably. I just, sometimes I'll be wondering, like, how y'all providing all this chicken?
Because I feel like it would be, if this was a new topic, like for everybody in general, and he were to come out and say, yeah, I'm deciding we should do lab grown beef or synthetic beef, whatever, and it's not like alarming, I guess, to people now. Like, we just kind of read the article and move on with our way.
I don't think a lot of people even know.
That makes me wonder if the food industry already has some sort of foot in the door with this.
Well, they
we don't know about
it. Like McDonald's and their chicken nuggets and all that shit. That's not real chicken. But people still eat it. You got to meet the demand. I don't think that that's the way you should go about it, but
I love America.
Yeah. Evil world we live in.
Yeah.
Get it. So did you see the Boeing 777 come apart?
Bro.
You haven't saw. Wait a second. We're gonna do this live. Where did you not know?
Is there actual video of it? I haven't seen the article. I read the article.
I saw the picture on Twitter.
I'm just saying, could you imagine?
And I was sitting there and I was like, I would have been laid up under that motherfucker if that had landed in my front yard. Boeing about to pay me. I'm getting some money off this. So then I get on Twitter yesterday and there's video footage of them. I'm assuming they're coming back to land, and that front piece that fell off has already came off and the engine is on fire. And it just looks like it's being held on with thread. Here, I'll send it to you on Twitter and you can watch it live. We can get your reaction because I myself am terrified of flying. I've only flown a handful of times, and every time I'm terrified. So I could only imagine looking outside of my window and seeing the engine on fire, and it looks like it's barely there. I would have shit myself, and then I would have passed out.
I would have been crying right there in the seat.
Like, there's nothing you can really do about it. They said that it was shortly after takeoff that this happened. They were leaving Denver, and so they just turned around. But like, no,
you still high up enough to lights out.
But they have several countries have completely grounded all 777 flight. Boeing is having a hell of like the last few years. They had the issue with the 737 Maxes where they were some sensors were off and they were causing them to just nosedive. They had several. They had a couple plane crashes off of that, and now this. I'll just drive. Where's the Flintstone car? I'll just take that. Just safe, I feel like. Bicycle.
This one, we just gonna start driving to our destinations.
I need the bicycle that old boy had and how high. I just feel like that at this point, that's as safe as it's gonna get,
You get hit by a car.
I ain't on the highway. I'm on back roads.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm afraid
You
to
gonna
fly.
be a minute.
Motherfuckers can't drive.
You really gonna be a
Just
minute.
give me a bicycle. I'll just do this old school. Give me a horse-drawn carriage. I don't ever hear about the Amish getting in
I'll see you in
wrecks.
2 months.
Listen, I have never heard about any altercations involving the Amish. So
Listen, I would hold your tongue on that. It's 2021, 2020.
think about-
She ain't letting
I'm
her.
gonna get on Twitter
know.
next week, and there's gonna be an Amish had like a
Yeah, literally. Your FBI agent will be like, "Oh, really?
Uh,
Here's something for you, fam."
a family of fucking 6 that died in some freak accident. To me, that's as safe as it's gonna
The FBI agent about to do overtime. Okay, overtime.
be. He doing overtime
Like
already.
mine did when you introduced me to the word redacted.
My agent is doing overtime. You should see that. Sequences I'll be getting off. He's like, I know that nigga, and I'm just like, yeah, I said it beats. Let it go. Allegedly, all this is alleged. Allegedly. I don't need no more phone calls. It's crazy. Speaking of, not really speaking of it, kind of doubling back to billionaires. You know, I have I'm about to dick ride real quick. I'm up ride, pause, I'm about to dick ride. You know, I have an affinity for Jay-Z. I don't know if you've seen the news today. I think, we should always celebrate men of color doing anything big. And today is no different. Jay-Z sold half of Ace of Spades to Moet Hennessy, and now has a distribution deal with him. Sold 50%. I don't know how much that is, but if you listen to the What's Free, his verse, guessing somewhere around 500 or more. And so, if I had a round of applause, air horn, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, no, I'm big claps for Hov. Hov sold. He's doing big. And,
I'm giving big claps, but you was talking. I didn't want to cut you out.
For Jay, anytime we want to celebrate Jay, wait till I'm gonna get this little soundboard figured out. I get that. Stopped. I'm about to annoy the fuck out of you.
God.
So yeah, I mean that to me, that's big. That's big for a drug dealer from Marcy Projects. We want to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. It's a great thing. Congratulations to Jay. It's beautiful. It's great. Send me some free clothes. Something I was thinking about. Why do women start crying whenever they start losing the argument? When we start coming up with valid points? Where they, here, let me suck your dick. Like, no, bitch, I'm winning the argument. Don't try and suck dick now. Why are you crying? I start coming up with just really good points. I start winning the argument all of a sudden, tears start coming.
It depends on the argument, though. What's the argument? Give me a scenario. Give me something. Because I feel like, as a woman, when it comes to like arguments and we start crying, it's not necessarily that we just want to cry. It's just frustration. How about that? And that's usually depending on the topic at hand. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's something really serious, like let's say it was bothering the woman all this time, and you never know, like you didn't listen to her and she was just repeating herself over and over, and then finally you come back with all this out of the blue, put it that way, and you talking about you winning the argument. It's like a mental shutdown. Like you still ain't hearing her. So it's like anger, but it comes out as a cry because it's not like we can just out here fighting men. We can't do that.
But what if it's just a disagreement and I started giving really valid points and maybe you don't want to lose, and so you start.
Well, then she has a very big ego. How about that?
She could just, be like, "Hey, sorry, I lost." Maybe not even. There's not even a win-lose situation, but like, all right, you got some good points. I can see.
Because I feel if you're not coming off in an aggressive state, and
I probably do.
you're.
We can call one day. We'll get it to where we can call in people, and I'll call in my exes.
You need to call them. How long have I been your friend? Anyway, if you're calm in the argument, how about that? And then you're stating your points, and like the woman shouldn't be crying, but it just depends on how you are, delivering it too. That takes part in it. I can't even talk today. Like you're just pissed off. I don't know. Some women just can't handle that.
For being wrong.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it up. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I feel like sometimes, logic is brought into it. Oh wait, that makes sense. Let me cry real fast. You're making good sense.
Nah, for real though, like men, you guys are dry. Men are dry.
I've been told that.
When you guys feel a certain way,
very nonchalant, and I act like I don't care. But it's not that. It's just
yes. And it almost, and a woman and a man in an argument, like you guys kind of belittle women in the same process. Literally, you're not seeing it, but that's how it's coming off in the woman's mind. Like if you're telling a woman like you're a dick,
I've been laughing.
But like if you're telling, did you ask for it?
What do you mean did I ask for it?
Come on. You gotta be, you know how you are.
What do you mean did I ask for it?
To laugh in your face. What caused it?
Which time?
Can you get
which?
Well, obviously, I don't know which one stands out the most to you. What was the conversation? How serious was it? Like give me something to work with.
Who are you asking? You asking me or her? Because
I'm asking you on what
to
the
me,
topic
it probably
was.
wasn't very serious. Continue what you were saying. I'll give you an example of when I had a woman laugh in my face.
Well, now I'm invested.
You continue what you were saying, though.
I forgot where I was going. I forgot where I was going with this.
I'll give you an example of a time I laughed in a woman's face.
Let us know. Okay.
Allegedly having a conversation with a woman, and another woman. I posted a picture on Instagram. Allegedly, woman, a friend of ours actually, comments in there, says something to the effect of like, my man or whatever. This person doesn't like men at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so, get a text. Who the fuck is this bitch? Saying redacted under your picture. Who the fuck is this? And I get a phone call, video call, and I laugh very heavily in her face. She's really angry, upset about it. And I laughed. And I proceeded to get cussed the fuck out. And then I was like, "Are you done?" Fuck you mean? Am I done, nigga? What? I was like, "Are you done?" What do you mean? I was like,
so why was it your initial reaction to laugh instead of explain like, hey?
Because I thought it was funny because
they don't like males.
I thought
if you knew she felt some type of, did you not read? Was you not sensing the energy through the text? Like, what you mean?
Yeah, but hold on, let me explain. You know, I feel like it could have been asked differently. It could have been asked, you know, hey, I saw this, you know, felt like it was a little disrespectful. You know, I really would appreciate if they didn't do that. And then I was like, oh, you know, you ain't got to worry about redacted. Redacted doesn't even
Pause. Pause. You said it could have been asked in a different way. So prior to this, have you done anything wrong
with this person?
Yes.
Allegedly? No.
That made them feel some type of way. Seeing that comment.
Yes. In general, probably. With this specific person, not that I'm aware of. No, we would have to call. We'd have to call her and ask her, which we're not going to do.
No flirting with other girls in front of her, or she's seen it like. Okay. Okay. I'll give you that.
From my shoes, no.
Okay.
But I laughed very heavily, and she didn't like the laugh in her face.
It's kind of triggering. Yeah.
I was like, get over it, dog. She don't even like dudes. Get out of here. Get off my phone, man.
Sometimes, see, when you do stuff like that, it's almost like you kind of want the little spice, the little drama.
I like crazy. Yeah,
like you want it there. You want that little.
I like crazy to an extent, and then I don't know. I don't like crazy. I like 7% crazy.
Yeah. But all right. Okay.
Anything more than that, just get off my phone.
Okay.
I don't want to talk. Grow up. Be an adult.
Well, I don't know.
Why are you texting me about other girls?
I feel back to the whole like men arguing and the women crying. I don't know. Maybe if y'all just had a little bit more emotion to it. Whatever you're
more emotion
concerned about. Yes, like when you were explaining like whatever argument it could be, you're stating your side. Like I said, men are dry. It's just the way y'all lay it out.
It's the way very nonchalant.
Y'all lay it out like versus a woman, you know, they'll tell you like what it is and then how it made them feel versus you guys give a fuck. But then, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, fuck off at this point.
I've had
versus a woman's going to tell you her side and what's wrong, and then she's going to ask you how you feel about it. You know, like,
oh yeah,
she's going to give you the floor. Men don't really give women the floor once you guys feel like y'all state y'all's opinion.
Oh, you're probably right. I've had a woman come to me and be like, you know, I'm comfortable with the, you know, yada yada yada. And I'm like, dog, fuck out of here, ain't like that. Come on now. I'm more of an actions person than I am, you know, the verbal telling you how much I love you and all this stuff, and that you don't have nothing to worry about. Like, I'm more of actions. Like, come on, girl. Like, come over here. I lay with you. We lay up on the couch and watch these bullshit ass TV shows that I don't really want to watch. You know, I'm more of I'm not very good with the verbal. I'm trying to do better, you know, as a man.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're getting there. It's a work in progress. Trying.
Yeah, well, I like to hear, I guess. You trying.
You know, we've had conversations between the two of us, you know, of situations and all that. And yeah, we're working on
it. Growth.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. I feel like bald head pussy is really good.
We just went really left field on this one. Okay. Why?
I was looking at I don't know how it came across my timeline, but I was looking at somehow remember that VMAs that year where Kanye went on stage and this Taylor Swift told her Beyonce had the best out.
Yeah.
Well, what we a lot of people didn't see is at the time Kanye was dating Amber Rose and she doesn't have any hair, and had an entire bottle of Hennessy he drank throughout the VMAs. And I just feel like, maybe pussy's crazy, It's not a very good point, but I just feel like,
Okay.
I feel like, you got to be a little, shave your head. And normally, the ones, box is all right, shit's all right.
I'm glad you know how to whistle.
I've never had it. I've never had bald head. I would like to try it if it's out there. DM me. I just feel like I would like to just know from my own theory. It's kind of like midgets. I mean, little people. Sorry. You got to be politically correct on public platforms. Little people. Just once. I just want to. And men that are watching this, y'all with me. They know what I'm talking about. Just one time?
No comment.
You ain't ever thought about a midget? Just me?
Go off, sir. No comment. Nope. Yep.
Go ahead. Whatever.
Yes, you. Huh? I'm not pleading the fifth. I'm telling you, it's never came across my mind. Like,
but now that I've brought it up,
it's still. I'm not thinking about it. The lights on, but nobody's home when it comes to this topic, honey.
Out of here. Fine. Well, I got the shit scared out of me the other day. I got finally the "What time were you born?" text from a mutual friend. It wasn't anything like that. It was a friend, and I was trying to figure out, okay, what all do I need to, if I need to just dip out, leave life, go live in the woods.
Oh, it ain't that serious, man.
I was terrified. Oh no, I was fucking terrified.
Not the woods. Why?
I've never been asked that. What time
Why did that make you feel some type of way?
Probably Twitter. I let Twitter and I let Twitter scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I was terrified. I was like, why? I just want to look at some things, and I was like, what things?
Trying to look at your birth chart.
Go ahead, let me see.
See how.
So I
try to understand your way of thinking, your actions.
The time I was born, where I was born at, birthday, all this stuff, I was like, damn.
How do you see love? Yeah. Anybody look see your chart? You all over the place, honey.
I got some stuff sent to me. I had to ask several different women, what some of this mean. I had to go to the women that know. I had a cousin I asked. I didn't get a whole lot of information out of her. So I just started asking homegirls, like, hey, look, notice you post a lot about
astrological.
If you could go ahead and
astrology.
What some of this means, I would appreciate it. Because I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
As much as that brain of yours has in there.
Oh, I've been reading.
That's one thing you just like.
No, because I didn't believe in it, honestly. It wasn't something that I believed in personally. And then I started reading into some of it, and I was like, that's profound.
Take what resonates, first of all. So, I mean, you know who you are, obviously. Not everything you read is going to fit you.
Oh no, not everything, but I was like, dang, it's kind of specific.
Yeah. But I do see like with certain signs, like I don't want to say like stereotyping, but like you see the characteristics like in certain signs, like how they may act towards a certain situation.
I should put me on. You know me.
What you mean? Put you Libras.
Have fun. I'm with this.
They say about y'all like you guys are kind of like you try to please everyone. But hear me out. Pause. When it comes to what you know. Like you try to help people, like you try to inform them, like, get them on with you, like.
Oh yeah, they don't be listening.
I know, but that's how you are. I'm just saying, like, a lot of things. Like you tell me things, like I'll just be like, and me being a Sagittarius, I don't really be reading up on that. But we like to learn.
Yeah, but nobody listening. Everybody calls me crazy.
So if you're willing to tell me something, the Sag is speaking. If you're willing to tell me, I'm willing to listen. How about that's how this works? Because you usually be like, so did you hear about blase blase? And I'd be like, what? No, tell me. I'm all ears.
Put it that way. Crazy. You might laugh a little bit, but you don't really call me crazy. Listen, listen. Let COVID in this year.
Because I know when you're being serious and when you're joking, that's the thing. But you also got to realize too, like I'm willing to be there as an open ear until you start talking some bullshit. Then I'm like, hold on.
We're gonna hopefully this year COVID gets to a point where we can start traveling normally again. We're gonna take a podcast trip to Chicago. We're gonna go to Shed Aquarium.
I can't hear you. What?
We're going to Shed Aquarium, Chicago. We're gonna take a podcast trip, 2 of us.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm getting it on video this time. First time,
I like aquariums.
I think I was a little flabbergasted by what I was seeing, but the dolphins.
He's talking about this damn dolphin.
They're not really unique.
Okay, you say so. I have to see for myself though.
We're gonna go. We're gonna make it.
I'm hearing word of mouth. I'm just saying. When you're telling me I'm hearing word of mouth, I'm not really seeing it with my own eyes. I gotta be able to see it for myself.
I'm gonna book the joint where I can go and touch them.
What you gonna do? Try to see if you can feel some metal? Like, what we looking for?
I'm gonna get one of them.
Are we gonna be Scooby-Doo in the game? What we doing?
I'm gonna get a stethoscope and put it on there and be like, that's not real. That's not real dolphin skin. I'm gonna probably end up getting kicked out because I'm gonna say some shit that I'm gonna do it.
Probably.
I'm gonna poke it.
At least let me look around before we get kicked out. How about that?
Oh, we do that. We'll do that last.
Before we get there. Okay, cool.
Well, you gonna be there longer than that? That's fucking big.
Okay,
I'm gonna poke it. I'm gonna get like a little scalpel and just
try to see if it bleeds.
Listen, just don't be near me whenever it happens, and that way they won't know that
I'm associated with you.
Yeah, like you can continue your tour, and I'm just outside handcuffs. I met the guy. I'm like, I think they lock him up.
Bail me out,
he spoke the dolphin. Bail me out.
Okay. I got you.
I need a little more up close,
wild,
and personal interactions with these so-called animals because I don't know, B. Shit didn't look real to me.
So is that the only animal at this aquarium that you think is not real?
Yeah, because I touched the beluga whale.
Question.
That felt real to me. I mean, I don't know what a beluga whale looks like in real life out in the wilderness.
Okay.
But it felt real to me. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
The dolphins just didn't look natural. They didn't look real. The movement didn't look like what I would expect a dolphin. And see, this is where I start to sound nuts. Because people are normally with me at this point, right? They're like, all right, sound a little nuts, but cool. And then they get logical with it. Like, all right, well, have you ever touched like a real dolphin in real life? And I'm just like, all right, well, see, there's the issue. No, I haven't.
So how are you comparing a real with the fake?
I've watched a lot of Animal Planet in my time. You know, I had a lot of alone time as a child, and she just doesn't look the same, big. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. But anyone from Shad Aquarium in Chicago, Illinois, if you're watching this, I fucking know. All right. So we're gonna take a podcast trip. We're gonna go.
Okay.
Go fucking soon.
I'm down for it. You and these dolphins.
Listen, ever since I seen them, I knew something was fucky. I knew something was off. It's not natural.
Couldn't be.
Right?
You're gonna be able to sleep at night until you know for a fact.
I have been trying to go back ever since.
Yep.
Just so I can just look. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, I'll put it on public platform that I'm wrong, but I don't feel as though I am. And that may be because everyone calls me a narcissist, and that may be my narcissistic ways thinking that I'm not wrong. But you know, I feel like I'm right. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do a vlog or a live video when we go. Listen, man, I'm getting video footage this time.
When this corona freaking leaves. Okay.
I read an article the other day that said it could take up to 7 years for us to be fully done with it.
Wait, what? What did you read? What?
Yeah. I thought I sent it to you. It's like 7 years. They can say it could take up to 7 years with the rollout with the vaccinations. Third world countries having issues getting them. Not third party countries, third world countries having issues, getting them done out. That with the rollout, it could take up to 7 years. It was
well, I guess we'll be out here double masked up on a Tuesday.
Listen, they're gonna let me in, shit. Double mask, single mask, however you want to do it. I just got to see about these dolphins. I just wonder if it's what they say it is. I thought that I sent you that link. I'm digging through these fucking messages. What teeth? You know what? Never mind. People should see our text messages. There's some nasty shit. Not like nasty. There's some stupid shit in here. Let me just go back. We'll talk. I'll get the link and I will address it first thing next podcast. But yeah, I read that up to 7 years. Put your fucking mask on. Or your fucking mask. Wash your hands. Which y'all should have been doing that prior to COVID. You nasty fucks.
Honestly, I hear nobody catching the common cold, but COVID. So y'all was out here not washing y'all's hands because y'all nasty.
Listen, they don't do it. They don't wash their hands. Nasty. They're not cleaning up properly.
Trifling.
Why did it take COVID for y'all to start cleaning the way that y'all do in restaurants? Y'all should have been doing this. Y'all are nasty.
America's lazy. We know this though.
Y'all quit having group gatherings. Y'all know who I'm talking to. You people. Stop having group gatherings. gathering. But having friendsgivings and doing things like that are the reason why the shit's still here. It's fucking sick. I wish I
Hopefully one day we'll go back to being normal.
I'll probably be long gone by then. I need to do the thing where we have the time stamp on here. I think we're good. I think we've hit. We were at least an hour.
We've been here an hour.
Probably. At the least. You want to sign off on the podcast? Tell our viewers, I'm gonna get somehow here soon this weekend. I'm hoping by Monday. We're gonna try and start doing podcasts on Mondays. Have them at least uploaded Monday night, Tuesday morning at the very, on a more consistent schedule. Hopefully by the end of the weekend, I will have figured out how to do the audio only along with video. Video go to YouTube, audio. I'm going to try and get it on all platforms, whether it be SoundCloud, Apple, Music, whatever it is you use for podcasts. Fuck Apple. Want to get it put up so that, people can listen to it without having to watch it. Hopefully by Monday for sure, I will have the audio and video quality will be up, at least on my end. Unique's end always good. I had several people shit on me for how the video quality is. I've got that all under control. But I'm hoping that I can get the quality of the audio up along with the video. And then I want to get audio only onto a platform where they can go listen to it without having to watch it. Because not everybody pays for the advanced YouTube. Somebody might want to, walk around and listen to it. I don't know. But I'm working on it. Takes time. We just started this, so we're new to this. Figure it out. If you do like the podcast, subscribe. You can comment. I would like to next podcast take some suggestions for topics if people would like to give us suggestions on topics. Anything goes. Get our opinion on stuff. If you want, fuck with me. If you don't, okay. But you good? We good?
Yeah, I'm Gucci.
Peace out. Thank you guys for watching.